Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel Miracle Rhythms 1111. I welcome you all here and I thank you all for all the love and support that you've been showing me through my journey by liking and sharing my videos, and also by subscribing to my YouTube channel and liking my Facebook page. I am so humbled and I'm so overwhelmed, and I send all that love back to you from the bottom of my heart with all the compassion that I can. Thank you. And please don't mind me doing videos again in my bedroom. I'm still recovering from whatever it is that had got me. I think it's Ascension symptoms. I've recently gotten to realize that's what it is. And also it's pretty late at night. It's like past midnight while I'm doing these readings. So anyways, without delaying, let's just get into the weekly energy reading for the Divine Masculine, Feminine, and the Twin Flame energy update for the week of June 18th, 2018 for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So let's just go ahead and see what's going on in the mind and heart space of the Divine Masculine. Okay, in the mind space, the Divine Masculine, releasing some past energy, right? Maybe literally releasing an ex, but to me this is more about releasing some past energy, right? What's in the heart space of the Divine Masculine? Heart space. Tell me about the heart space. Heart space of the Divine Masculine. Water signs. Okay. Oh. Feeling deception or deceiving someone or yourself. That's what it is in the heart space of the Divine Masculine. Tell me about the Divine Feminine water signs. Divine Feminine water signs, head space and heart space. Okay, there we have head space. Give your relationship a chance. That's what she's thinking. Maybe that's what she wants to tell the Divine Masculine as well. And the heart space. Please tell me about the heart space of the Divine Feminine water sign. Heart space. Heart space. Divine Feminine water signs. Heart space. Week June 18th. Okay. Retreat. They're withdrawing. Okay. Someone's trying to free themselves. One or both. Okay. I'm using the Fairy Tarot, which is a new deck for me and I'm loving it. So tell me about, this is by Doreen Virtue, by the way. I love her and her decks and how powerful they are with the messages. So Divine Masculine headspace and heart space. It's too many. But there's love. There's a lot of love here. Too many. Oh, you water signs have a lot to say. I could sense that the water signs are shifting in their twin flame energy. Okay, there we have two cards. I'm just going to take them both. The Empress at the bottom. I'm not reading the bottom cards today, but I'm just looking at them to add extra insight. So in the headspace of the Divine Masculine, we have the Ace of Springs, which is the Ace of Wands. And the Three of Winter in the traditional tarot, that is the Three of Swords in the heart space. He's hurting. He really is hurting. And the mind space of the divine feminine, the 9 of winter. She's probably having sleepless nights as well. And the heart space of the divine feminine. I'm going to take this. Okay, the Queen of Spring. This is, so both of you have one passion card and one communication card. Thoughts card. So in a heart space, she's the Queen of Spring, the Queen of Passion, right? This is the Queen of Wands in the original tarot deck. But these messages are a little bit different. They do have some similarities, but they're different messages. Hermit energy at the bottom of the deck, which is about retreat as well. And tell me about the divine masculine water signs for the week of June 18th, headspace and heart space. So we have two cards here. In the headspace, we have the number 41, which is the number 5. This is the card of creativity and cosmos, the cosmos. And in his heart space, the winged wise ones, which is about angelic help and miraculous aid. Okay. Tell me about the divine feminine. We have two cards here. There's love, people. There's oneness, the bottom of the deck, number 1. There's a lot of kindness in this relationship, in this connection. Okay, we have 3 here. And the number 44, I'm very, very compelled to take it. So I believe that this is the headspace of the divine feminine, which is the desert prince, which is about survival and false promises, right? And I'm just going to take both of these because, yeah, I was compelled to take them both. So you have a number 5 here again, which is 14. So you have 2 5s between the divine masculine and the divine feminine here in the energies. So that would be a 5-5. Some sort of change, some sort of big change that you're either contemplating or going to happen. And this is the hungry ghosts, you know. I'll break that down for you, as well as the Lady of the Mirror, reflection, non-judgment, the number 44, which is about changes in your foundation, about building another strong foundation. So you have 5-5 and 4-4 right here. Sorry, I'm still battling whatever this is that is, you know, keeping my energies low. So please don't mind. Okay, let's just break this down. For the divine masculine in his headspace, this is what he's thinking, right? He realizes that the time has come to clear some old energy, some kind of energy that doesn't serve him anymore. This could be resentment, this could be fear, this could be any sort of energy that he's carrying on from his past. This is what this card really means to me. But it could literally be that some of you, I'm getting this for some of you, but not all of you, but some of you, some divine masculine water signs need to actually release their an ex relationship. And they know that in their mind space. That is what is in his thoughts right now. He realizes that some old energy needs to be released in order to move forward in this relationship, in this connection, right? It also has the ace, clarifying that is the Ace of Springs, and the Ace of Springs in the original tarot is the Ace of Wands, which is about new passion, right? New action, a new career, a new career opportunity. And he realizes in his thoughts that it is a time to release past energy, and it is a time to take action. This is about taking action, new action towards this connection, towards this relationship. He's beginning to realize that, right? he realizes that this is a connection which is guided by the cosmos. The universe has its back. He's being able to see the bigger picture. He may not still realize what this connection is. He may not even know about twin flames, but he's beginning to realize that there is something more to this, that the universe has his back and that the universe is pushing him in this direction, right? He realized that it's time to take action, to be fearless and happy, and pursue, his most treasured dreams. He could be working towards his career, to build his career, take it to the next level, right? And he may be even thinking about new career opportunities, maybe with the divine feminine. I don't see partnership cards here, but that definitely could be for some of you, not all of you. So yeah, he needs to release some sort of past energy, and he realizes that that's in his thoughts, and takes some passionate action towards this connection because the universe is pushing him, and that's in his thoughts, right? This is a very, very clear message. In his heart, what is he feeling? He may be wearing a false mask. He may know what he's feeling, right? But he's either deceiving you. That someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship, and it's come up in the divine masculine space. So it's possible that he either feels like you deceived him, or that you are deceiving him, and because of that he has heartache. But the way I'm actually feeling about this is that he's deceiving himself, right? He knows in his heart, he can feel what needs to be felt, right? But he's continuously telling himself, he's lying to himself about the truth, right? Wands are about swords are about truth as well, right? So there is deception involved, and in his heart, in some way, he sees it. Either you are deceiving him, or he feels like you're deceiving him, or he's deceiving you in this relationship, in his heart, or he's deceiving himself. There are multiple ways of reading this. Maybe he's deceiving himself regarding this connection, this relationship. He's beginning to really see that there's something behind this, right? But, and he may be stuck too much in his materialistic realm as well, in his career and his finances. But this to me is about deceiving. Most of the time I find this card to be about deceiving himself, right? And also, I'm very strongly getting that he senses this connection, but he doesn't want to say anything, so he's deceiving you. But this deception is bringing him pain, right? And he's reaching out to others for love and comfort. He could be having too much fun in another relationship, or using another relationship with someone else right now to find comfort. Or he could be going to his friends and family, reaching out to others to get comfort and love that he's really feeling from this heartache of this deception. The fact that he has to still continue to deceive you because clearly he needs to work certain stuff out, and because of that deception it's bringing him pain, right? And so he's looking for that comfort and love outside of this connection and this relationship, through friends, family, or maybe another relationship. That's also possible. But know that he will grow stronger through the situation. And he's sad. He's really sad about this deception. This deception that either you brought to him or that he is bringing to you. It doesn't make him happy, right? And he realizes that that's going to take a long time to heal, right? So, but in his heart space, to heal this pain, to heal this deception, to bring him out of this deception, he has angelic help. miraculously, whenever he calls out to his angels or whenever he's hurting, there is a way for the angels. They're showing him the way. They are there to help him, right? Yeah, that's what it is. They're there to bring him out of this pain. Anyways, the divine feminine, and I'm just going to repeat this. If you're the divine feminine water sign, then the divine feminine energies would be for you, and the divine masculine energies would be your divine counterpart. And if you're a divine masculine water sign watching this, then it would be your energies. The divine masculine would be your energies, and the divine feminine energies would be your divine counterpart. So what's in the mind of the divine feminine water signs? They want to give this relationship a chance. They want to work on this partnership, right? They really do want this. They probably feel like their divine masculine is not even giving this relationship a chance to see what it's like, and they really do want to give this a chance, and that is in their thoughts, very in the forefront of their thoughts. And that's what's kind of bringing them, fear and anxiety, and they're focusing on the worst case scenario. This is the Nine of Swords in the traditional tarot, which is about anxiety and sleepless nights over this situation. Maybe this deception is bringing them confusion, and that's keeping them up at night, right? So they want to give this relationship a chance, which they want to work on this relationship, and that's kind of that's bringing them unfounded fear. They're staying up at night and focusing on the worst case scenarios here, right? Allowing worry to grow out of proportion, allowing this worry to take over their life. So in their headspace, they are in the space. Divine feminines, you really need to get out of this worry. I mean, it's okay to want this relationship, but you have to find a way to get out of the worry and sleepless nights. Because whatever you're feeling here is being picked up by your divine masculine as well, and he's hurting in his heart space. So you need to help him. And I think I did a video on that where I did a channeled message for the divine masculines and feminines at the elbow falls. Just watch that, you need to get out of this worry, but in your mind you're really worried because you're not being able to sleep at night because of this relationship, this connection. You really want to give this relationship a chance. And that is your, you feel like, this by the way is the number 10, which comes down to the number 1, again about oneness, right? You have major changes with 5-5, and you have a strong foundation coming in with 4-4. So there's no need for this worry. But this is the Desert Prince. So in her mind, the divine feminine is, looking at survival. Even though she is in this worry, she is looking to survive, and she wants to come out of this deception that the divine masculine is bringing her. So to her, that's like false promises, that could have been made in the past, or she wants to come out of false promises, survive the situation. She's in survival mode. She'll do anything to survive the situation. Even if that means she wants to give this relationship a chance, but because I'm looking at her heart space here, I'm saying she may walk away too, just to get into survival mode and get out of this worry and sleepless nights, right? To get out of these false promises. That's where she is in her mind. That's what she's thinking. In her heart space, she's withdrawing, retreating from the world. She may want to be retreating with her divine masculine, but clearly that's not happening right now, because I find that there's a lot of work that is going into it, It's time to disconnect from the world. She's disconnecting from the world, withdrawing, going within, going on her own journey. And in that retreat, in that withdrawing herself, she is becoming the Queen of Springs, which is the Queen of Wands in the original tarot, and she's the most confident of all the queens in the tarot deck, right? She's brilliant, she's loyal, she's talented, and she's friendly. So she's the most loyal, she's the most brilliant, and in the traditional tarot, you know, she's the queen. She's the only one who sits with her legs wide apart. You know, she's got a very masculine sort of energy to her as well. But in this deck, she's not like that. She's just super brilliant. You know, this withdrawing, this retreating from the world is bringing her into her brilliance. And she's the most loyal of all of the queens in the tarot deck. She's also very talented and friendly. And you know, she's this retreat, this you know, in her headspace, you know, wanting to give this relationship a chance. All of this, what did I tell you? Didn't I say something like, you know, she may walk away? She's probably like withdrawing from the situation, from the world right now. Some of you are definitely doing that and finding their own brilliance, learning how to believe in herself, you know, finding that, you know, finding the people outside of this connection and this relationship who are willing to help her on her journey, on her path, in her becoming the best version of herself. And she's finding a way to balance her life as well, right? That's what she's doing. She's becoming a very, very powerful woman in this retreat. And in her heart, she kind of wants that too. That's what she's aiming at, right? Because she's walked away in some ways and she's retreated from it, right? From this relationship. And she's turning into the Queen of Springs. And this is the queen who has oodles and oodles of passion. She's the Queen of Passion in the original tarot deck as well. And the two cards that came up here, one number 44. And in this time of retreat, she's reflecting. The Lady of Mirror is about reflecting. It's also about building a strong foundation. She's building a foundation for herself with the number 44 here, right? And reflecting on her past with non-judgment. She has no judgment for, she's just looking at her life, reflecting in the mirror, you know, inside of herself, and she's just reflecting and seeing where she's going with this, right? She has no judgment. She's just seeing where she's come from and where she can go. She's in her reflection mode, withdrawn, like the hermit. And she may still be really attached to things that don't serve her in her life. But with this card, what I'm feeling with the Hungry Ghosts is that she's working through this retreat in her heart space. You know, she's been obsessing about this relationship. She wants to give it a chance. It's been giving her sleepless nights, you know. She wants to survive this pain. She wants to come out of it, and she wants to survive this deception and false promises that she's been, you know, she's getting this confusion. So she's reflecting, you know, becoming really powerful after she's withdrawn from this situation, from the world. I feel like a lot of you water sign divine feminines would have, you know, taken a step back, or taken 5 steps back, who knows, right? From this situation of find yourself and become the best version of yourself. You were pretty much obsessed, you know, you were obsessing about this relationship, but I feel like the divine feminines of the water signs are coming out of that obsession, right? Coming out of feeling like they don't have enough, feeling that scarcity consciousness, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, and letting go of attachments that no longer serve them. Whether it's in their materialistic physical world, it could be relationships, it could be job, it could be a whole wide range of things, right? Getting out of that energy of obsession, of not feeling good enough, of not feeling like you have enough, and attachment to the wrong things that don't serve you anymore. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and bring these energies together for the divine masculine and feminine, and see what challenges you're facing on this to come forward, to come into this union, right? Let's see what challenges you're facing. What do I want to use? I'm going to bring in the chakra inside cards to see what energies are at play here. What is obstructing the union? What is the challenge in the union? What needs to be worked on? What is stopping the union for the water signs, divine masculine and feminine? I got 2 cards here. Okay, I'm just going to take both. Someone is emotionally imbalanced, right? Got another 4 here, which is about foundation. 40 is 4, which is about home and foundation. So the 2 cards that you have in the challenge position, the first one is visualization. You know, someone is finding it really challenging to manifest. I'm a Pisces, and in certain ways on my ascension journey, this kind of really makes sense to me as well. So you got to let me know how it worked for you guys. Someone is having a lot of trouble focusing on this journey anymore and being able to manifest the journey into their reality. They're beginning to see, well, you know, we've turned into these divine feminines, and I can manifest anything else in my life. Why can't I manifest my relationship, this connection with my twin flame, with my divine masculine, right? So manifestation could be a challenge for one or both of you. You know, being in your third eye and being able to visualize and bring into reality, that could be frustrating, that you're not being able to bring into reality. Visualization is about imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation, right? So manifesting this reality is a challenge right now. One or both of you are probably not doing your spiritual work that needs to be done to be able to manifest the realities that you want. You could be facing real challenges in your current physical reality as well, in your 3D, in your work, your career, other relationships, all of that, because you're not doing the work. Someone's not doing the work, right? Someone's not going within. Someone's not even trying to manifest it. That I'm getting that as well, right? And I'm getting that very strongly, actually. Someone's not doing their work to manifest this relationship through visualization and prayer and affirmation, because twin flame relationships are based in a whole lot of spirituality, and going within can do wonders if you really kind of get yourself doing that. And someone is not being able to express their inner voice. Communication could be blocked right now. Someone could have blocked someone, or there could be little to no communication going on. Someone is not being able to, one or both of you are not being able to vocalize your inner voice, speak your truth. You know, it's inside, and we saw that in the divine masculine's cards as well, that they're not being able to, they're using deception, they're deceiving in order to not have to speak their inner truth, not have to assertively vocalize their inner voice. Someone needs to speak their truth, someone needs to talk, and they're not doing it. Someone needs to communicate, and they're not doing it. Even if it's not really about, you know what, I'm in love with you and I feel all this connection with you, just, you know, just communicate. And that is what is what's challenging this union right now, right? Let me just bring in the fairy tarot again. Please tell me what is challenging the union right now. What is challenging the union right now for the water signs, the week of June 18th? Again, I got 2 cards. I feel like The divine masculine and feminine are speaking separately. We've got the Hierophant here, which is about taking the relationship to the next level. Also the number 5 again, and this is also adds up to a 5. So 5 again. Changes are coming, guys. I mean, believe in that. Changes are coming. We got the Princess of Winter. This is again about speaking the truth. This is about information that can help you, but that can also be difficult to hear. It can also be difficult to deliver, right? So the Princess of Winter is the Page of Swords in the original tarot. This is inquisitive. So there could be some sort of spying going on right now, and that's really not helping the situation, because I think what the situation needs is for someone to come out and speak, right? Someone could have spoken their inner truth, and that could have created an issue as well and taken you all into separation. That's even possible with this, right? This is about information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. So someone wants to speak their truth. They want to, but they're not finding the courage to, right? Speaking the truth with kindness, that could be a problem as well. I feel like whoever is having trouble vocalizing their inner voice and speaking their truth in this matter doesn't know how to do it. Doesn't know how to bring that truth, right? And maybe resorting to spying. One or both of you could be spying on each other through social media, or, you know, talking to each other's friends to find out more about the other person right now, right? This is a very undiplomatic person, doesn't know how to put things in front. And that is why, you know, they're having trouble bringing the truth. That's the challenge right now. And also the Prince of Autumn. The Prince of Autumn is the Knight of Pentacles in the original tarot. And that is about planning. So this is also, you know, someone is, there is a need to be dependable here. Someone is not being able to be dependable or protective of the other person or the situation. Someone needs to show up with chivalry, right? And bring some humor to the situation, and that's clearly not happening, right? There is a need for cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. There is a need to show some level of kindness. One or both of you need to, you know, show kindness and plan. You know, there is some action that is needed. It could be well thought out. It could be cautious. You know, you could take like very well thought out, wise action. But this action needs to be taken. This planning needs to go into how this truth is going to be spoken. But that is a challenge, and that's not happening right now. Someone is not standing up to the occasion and being dependable, protective, and chivalrous, right? And they know they need to. So that is a challenge right now. I'm just going to bring in the past life oracle by Brian L. Weiss and Doreen Virtue to see what past life energies are challenging this union in this lifetime currently for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, the week of June 18th. What past life energies are at play here? Okay, I got this sense when I was picking up the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine phobias at the bottom. You're carrying phobias, your fears are coming in from past lives, right? You're carrying it through lives. I got this male-female energy, and I'll just break this down as to what this means, but I kind of got it. The Divine Masculine here could be in the female's body, and the Divine Feminine could be in the male's body here. But what this is really saying is that y'all have lived lives in the past as you know, as the opposite sex. So if you're born into as a male in this lifetime, you could have been a female in your past life, right? In one or more of your past lives. And if you're born as a female, you could have been a male. And because of that, in this lifetime, you have a lot of, if you're a male who's born as if you were a female in your past life and you're born as a male, you have a lot of empathy for women and what they face in this lifetime, and you could probably relate to their troubles and vice versa, right? And in this connection, this card coming up in the challenge position tells me that this particular energy of being male, the opposite sex, brings you a lot of understanding, for sure, about your divine counterpart and understanding where they're coming from. And I picked that up in the mind and heart space as well, that there's a lot of understanding behind the scenes, even if you're not talking. But this could be why there is no communication, and this could be why they're just kind of feeling uncomfortable in their own, when you meet your twin flame, when you have interactions with them, it triggers things in each other, right? You mirror each, you reflect back to each other your deepest desires and fears. So what happens is that what comes to the surface, sometimes you trigger up your opposite energy as well, because it really is about becoming a whole in yourself, because before you can unite, so balancing the male and female energies inside of yourself. And this, what I'm getting is that if you're a male and your female energies, your divine feminine is beginning to rise inside of you, you're beginning to ascend, it has been triggered, and coming into balance between your male and female energies could be a challenge right now, balancing those energies. This is what I'm really getting. And because of this switching of roles of your souls right now, you could be feeling uncomfortable in making the moves that need to be made to move closer to union in the situation, right? Dealing with the opposite energy inside of yourself, and that realization of the opposite energy inside of yourself, even at the subconscious level, if you don't consciously realize it, is a challenge in bringing you closer. So to me, this is about balancing your male and female energies inside of yourself first, which is the whole point before you can come into union. And for that, there is visualization, there's inner work that needs to be done, and some truth that needs to be spoken, no matter how scary that must be for you. So that's a challenge here. Now I am just gonna go in and see what energies are coming up. What can be expected? So what can be expected on this journey in the near future for the week of June 18, 2018 for the water signs Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, divine, masculine and feminine? In this journey, what can be expected? What are the future energies, near future energies? Someone's calling in their soulmate. Someone's using. So I get this feeling that the challenge is one of you is not working on your inner self, not working on visualizations, prayers, affirmations, your spiritual path, Someone's not accepting their spiritual path. But you'll realize this past life, whatever you have gone through in your past life is going to come up to the surface. You will come into this realization in your near future that this is a past life connection. You have known each other before. This realization will come in. Maybe one of you already realizes it. You already know it, right? And with that male-female card, I think balancing of the energies, this is what you're moving towards. This is what you can expect. To come into the understanding that this is a past life connection, that you all have been together in past lives before, right? And that's beautiful, right? And this to me also says that some sort of repetition of past lives that you have lived together in the near future, what is going to happen is going to be affected by what has happened in the past lives. This to me also is about releasing. In the near future, one or both of you will be able to release any blockages from past lives that you have brought into this journey, into this life, to be able, which is obstructing you, blocking you from moving closer to this connection and this union. At least you'll start to realize those blockages and you'll start to work on them. So that is what you're working towards. Let's see what the chakra cards have to say. What is in store in the near future? What can be expected for water signs, divine masculine, feminine, combined energies for the week of June 18, 2018. Okay, so someone was not listening to their intuition and doing their work. So I feel like this intuition is going to kick in, and that's again a number 5. So you're getting I told you, changes are coming. So you're going to move out of that space. I've been feeling that the water signs are going to go into, some sort of major changes are coming in their connections to their twin flames. So this is about finding the trust. You know, one or both of you will start to see, will start to listen to your intuition, will start to follow your inner guidance and your intuition in your higher selves. You'll start to trust in this relationship being a past life relationship, and you'll start to do the work that is needed to heal these past issues. You will start to trust the insight, the awareness, and the guidance that you're getting. That's what I'm getting in the near future, right? And one more from here. What are they moving towards? There we go. I do, again, the 44 comes up at the bottom of the deck. There are changes coming. Some strong foundations are being built, even if you don't see it. You do get the, and this is not number 28, which kind of adds up to the number 10, again, coming down to the number 1. So I'm getting a lot of sense of the number 1, which is about oneness and being connected to source and becoming complete in yourself. And your reading is a lot about, how you all are working. You are working towards the same goal, whether you realize it or not, but you're working in your cells to become one complete whole. And major changes are coming with the number of 5s that I've seen here. And some strong foundation is going to be built with the 4-4. Maybe within yourself first. So I don't feel, with the Ice Queen, I feel like you do get the guidance about this past life connection and what needs to be done here. You're beginning to trust this relationship and see it. But I also see no action. Because you still don't know, you're still working through the process. So do I deserve this? Do I not deserve this? Does the other person deserve this? I mean, am I entitled to this? You're still working in your head. You have the ideas, but you've preserved them. You are not taking any action though. So I'm not seeing any sort of action, but I do feel like the intuition is going to kick in and the inner work is going to start. Right, and this new moon in Gemini that we've just recently had has triggered a lot of that stuff within people, right? The going within and showing them and illuminating the truth for them, internal truth. So yeah, this can be a heavy energy for a lot of people. I myself, with being sick and stuff, it's all these ascension symptoms. I'm going through epiphanies after epiphanies after epiphanies. I'm going through it myself. So I'm just going to end with pulling some angel therapy cards by Doreen Virtue. Just one for the divine masculine and one for the divine feminine, to see what the angels have to say, you know, in this relationship. How do they want to guide you? What therapy do they want to put you through? Please tell me. I have 2 cards here. I'm just going to take them. Cut your cords at the bottom of the deck. Clearing old attachment to fear that stem from past relationships. Freeing you from destructive patterns. And we saw that in releasing old energy for the divine masculine. Well, I'm not reading the bottom of the cards, but I'm always so inquisitive, so I bring that in. For the divine masculine, I find that they are beginning to listen to their intuitive feelings. So this is, the angels are telling you to do that. And I think in the near future they will start listening to their intuition about this past life connection. It says your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. It's reinforcing. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuitive feelings. And for the divine feminine, it says shield yourself. Right? Shield yourself. It's a beautiful card. It says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Now, the thing is that I have to mention this for the water signs. These have come up together. And I'm really not sure which one is for the divine masculine and which one is for the divine feminine. They have both come up together, so they could be both messages for both, because I do find that the water sign divine masculines are also in their fear-based energies, and that's why they're not moving forward in this connection, right? Not listening to their intuition. So take these messages as they relate to you in your situation. Both of these messages could go to you, and this is about so listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine, and shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you, right? Protect yourself from negative energies, fear-based energies, and get out of that. So yeah, there you have it, water signs. That's your twin flame energy update for the week of June 18th, 2018. Please let me know how this resonated. I'd love to know how I'm doing with each of my readings. And once again, thank you so much for showering me with your love. And please continue to like and share my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Continue to like my Facebook page. Sorry. If you would like a private reading for twin flames, or I do a lot of other kind of readings as well, energy readings and past life readings, and a bunch of, you know, fun readings that I do, interesting readings. If you would like to get in touch with me for a private reading, all that information on how you could get in touch with me and what are the various kinds of readings I do is in the description box below this video. So please check me out there, send me an email, and I'll be happy to do a reading for you. I'd love it. And yeah, well, relax, you know, you people, do the work that needs to be done. Water signs, especially Pisces, I mean, all water signs, because of water in their chart so heavily, they are very intuitive. So listen to your intuition, go within, do the work, enjoy your life, and Shivoham.
I've seen places, I've seen